What we've seen or what I've seen, even as a CFO, a company is looking to exit. They've got some sort of M&A transaction in the works. What I've seen derail a deal or certainly extend a deal from closing is, for us, it's deferred revenue. A buyer comes in, starts asking, like, what is your balance? Because they need to know for the accuracy and all of those things. And it can either significantly reduce the purchase price or impact the purchase price, but definitely delays a
Yep.
transaction from closing. And nobody realizes it until it happens.
When I worked in hospitality, I was part of our M&A team, and this was a big strategic change for us as a hospitality company. Is part of our due diligence for any acquisition was we looked at the sales tax, the property tax, those types of things, and we pointed things out so that we withheld money from deals, or we just stopped a deal altogether because they owed millions and millions of dollars in tax. What I'm seeing now with all these venture firms out there that are looking to invest in companies, they're getting pretty savvy, and they know that, and especially because of this whole South Dakota versus Wayfair Supreme Court ruling, they know that sales tax obligations have an impact on a business as well. So their due diligence is also looking at these transactional taxes. And I've seen them hold back some of the funding to cover potential audit liabilities. I've seen them lower the valuation, and like you said, it can just slow down a deal or stop a deal altogether because of these obligations. We had a company that was going into bankruptcy, and they had collected a whole bunch of tax that they hadn't reported. And the investors that were looking to buy them said, you got to take care of all of that before we close this deal. So, this sales and use tax piece, a lot of people don't think it's not the super sexy tax that everybody thinks of, but it certainly has an impact on mergers, acquisitions, funding, all of those things.